Today we're looking not so much at a knot, but rather a way to keep your smaller cordage tied up and secured, keep it from tangling up. All of my smaller stuff I keep in one single drawer. It's nice to be able to just be able to reach in and grab whatever you're looking for and not have to worry about it being tangled up with a bunch of different other stuff. I usually tie all of my paracord and smaller cordage in this fashion. And when you're done, the beauty of this thing is that when you're done, you can actually just pull from the end here and you can unravel the whole thing without any kind of twist or turns, and it will come completely undone. So that is one good thing. The only thing it leaves is my method. You have one little overhand that you have to get rid of there. But nonetheless, I'm going to show you how to secure some of your smaller cordage, or at least the way I do. So in my paracord here, I have a bowline knot. Actually, it's a Yosemite finish bowline, but you don't necessarily have to have that. So what I do is you set it on your hand like this, and then you just wrap it in figure eights back and forth. Keeps it nice and parallel. And by using figure eights, you don't have to worry about the line twisting up on you. So we're just going to wrap this, get it the majority of the way, and we're going to leave about, probably about 1.5 feet of cordage on the end. About right there. Now at this point, what I do is I'll kind of pinch it here, and I'm going to go around the whole wrap, if I can get that to go under there. And then I'm going to tie it off with a half hitch, like so. At this point, I'm going to go in the opposite direction of the half hitch and wrap in the opposite direction that I did the first wrap there. And we're just going to do continuous wraps around the center portion of the cordage here. Probably get about, I don't know, it's probably about 8-9 wraps, something like that, doing it this method, maybe a little more. I might have left a little bit too much cord there. I like to keep them nice and tight, but you don't want to get these overly tight. You want to kind of leave them a bit loose. That way you have the ability to pull the wrap out later. Then you can, once you get it wrapped up, you can kind of slip it off. And on that last turn, you just want to lift it, send your line underneath, and then just pinch it off. And now in this method, now all your cordage is completely secured and wrapped up nice and neat there. And like I mentioned before, if you grab from your start point, which in our case was where we had our bowline knot, then you can pull the whole cordage out. It's a good way to keep your cordage secure, keep everything from getting tangled up, and it's the method that I have generally used for quite a few years, and I found it to be really, really effective.